being influenced is a good thing, but we have to choose who we're being influenced by, how we're being influenced, and really intentionally understanding that we are being influenced. Have you ever had this nagging feeling that you're copying someone? That someone else has written, composed, painted, or created the content that you're creating, and you're suddenly like, oh no, what will people think? Are people going to think that I am trying to copy them? Am I trying to copy them? Okay, these are all of the thoughts and concerns that flood our minds when we are creating content online. Because, well, this platform is just so oversaturated and so many people are creating what they would call original content. So what do we do with this? Where do we go from this, and how does this impact the content we are creating? Well, today we're going to be talking all about that, how focusing on originality is impacting the content we are creating, and why this is actually ruining our videos. All of this on today's video coming up next. What is up, guys? Welcome. My name is Katie, and on this channel we talk all about storytelling, how to be a powerful storyteller, and how to be a better communicator through video. We do all sorts of things on this channel: product reviews, advice, how-tos for communication and public speaking, motivational content to get you going, and so much more. If any of these types of videos or the topics that we're talking about interest you, then please consider hitting that subscribe button down below, as well as liking and sharing this video. Now, today we're talking about originality and how this impacts the content that we are creating. I want to first preface this video by saying, for those of you out there who are intentionally copying or duplicating someone else's content for your own personal gain, that is not okay. So anything that I say in this video, I am not addressing that to those people. I'm not condoning that. I think that is wrong. And I just want to clarify that before we get into any of the rest of this video. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I am really addressing this video to those who are always concerned about duplicating other people's content and are trying to find their own original style. When I started YouTube, I was very, very concerned about copying other YouTubers. So when I first started YouTube, I was constantly concerned that I was copying Peter McKinnon, Cody Wanner, Maddie Hapoya, all the people I was following and everyone else was following. And I was like, oh my goodness, I am probably going to be creating content that's similar to theirs. I don't want people to feel like I am copying them. I don't want me to feel like I'm copying them. Ugh! And the mental war begins. But the more I focused on originality, the less original I became. And this is really the focus of today's video. Being original does not mean that you are different than everyone else. It just means that you have a certain assortment of personality traits and artistic styles and opinions and moral beliefs and values that make you who you are. But we're all constantly influencing and being influenced, so we're never going to be completely different from the next person. This YouTube channel is kind of a smattering of who I am. You guys get to see a little bit about my life and living with disabilities. You guys get to see that I really value communication and storytelling, and I like lava lamps, and I'm a total nerd about gear, and there are certain things that make my channel unique, and those are different from anyone else's channel. I really want you to spend some time and write down some things that make you unique. Not different from everyone else, but just who you are. Your interests, your character, your personality, your values, the things that make you, you. And I want you to think about those things. When you're creating content, are you implementing those things into your content? Or are you trying to take characteristics of other people and implement those into your content? Here's the deal. Being influenced is a good thing. If I was never influenced, then I would create the trashiest content ever, because I would never be growing or learning or gaining information and knowledge and skill from other people who are already doing it. Being influenced is a good thing, but we have to choose who we're being influenced by, how we're being influenced, and really intentionally understanding that we are being influenced. Because if we don't focus on those things, if we don't realize those things are happening, then that's where copying and losing our originality as a human being and as a content creator, that's where that comes from. Not understanding that we are being influenced all of the time. So I hope all of those thoughts and opinions helped kind of clarify your definition of originality and how you kind of approach the content you're creating, how you're thinking about that content. I hope this has kind of freed your mind about focusing too much on originality and copying other people. And I hope that you got just plain value out of this. If you did, then make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out some of my other content because we have lots more like this on the channel. Now, I hope you have a fantastic day and you go make some content. And I will see you on the next video.